Hey guys, it's Mr. Siegel. I'm here with your week 2 updates. I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who participated in week 1. Had pretty good numbers in terms of people who filled out the attendance form, who did the assignment in Google Classroom. I want to keep getting those numbers up. So hopefully those of you who did it will continue to do it, and those of you who didn't will get on board this week. Week 1 went pretty well overall, but we are making some changes for week 2. So please pay attention to this video because there are some important updates going forward. First, I want to start with the important stuff. I appreciate your jokes entered into the Google form. I read every single one of them to my son this morning and asked him to tell me the top 3. So without further ado, according to my 7-year-old son, top 3 jokes submitted to me are: third place from Jaden Hicks. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Hilarious, Jaden. Number 2, from Peyton Runyon. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. Hilarious. And number 1 came from Catherine Digby, an old classic that apparently he had never heard before because he laughed for like 5 minutes. What do you call a pig that does karate? That's right, a pork chop. So congratulations to my 3 winners this week. Very exciting stuff. Great job. Keep up the good work. All right. Before we get into the changes, some important reminders. One is everything in the 4th quarter that I assign is going to be on Google Classroom. And some people had some hard time figuring out how to submit that stuff. It's pretty easy. When you go into Classroom and click on the assignment, it automatically creates a unique assignment just for you. All you have to do is type your answers directly in there and then click that blue turn in button. That's all you have to do. A lot of people tried to email me work, which is okay, and I see it, but I'm trying to keep everything in one spot. It's a lot easier for me, and it's a lot easier for me to keep track of who did what that way. So please use Google Classroom to submit all assignments. When you submit it to me, I grade it, and then I can send that grade back to you along with any feedback I have. The assignment this week was pretty simple, so I didn't give a lot of feedback. Most of the time, if you did it, you got full credit. But as we go forward, they might get a little bit more tricky, and I might want to give you some feedback. So make sure you're looking out for that too. For the 4th quarter, as of right now, this is obviously subject to change. We are not allowed to enter things into PowerSchool. So all grades I get from you, I'm not throwing away, and they're not counting. They're just being stored in Google Classroom for now. So I'm keeping them all in Google Classroom. You're not going to see anything in PowerSchool for the time being, but we'll see if that changes down the road. That's a district decision. It's also important at the end of each class you fill out that Google form. Again, they are asking us to take attendance, and that's how I'm going to keep track of my attendances based off those Google forms. If you're a senior, you're technically not required to attend these classes. So if you don't fill out that form, it's not a huge deal, but 9th through 11th graders, you really do. And seniors, I would encourage you to fill it out too. There's no harm in it. It takes about 2 minutes. If you do not sign in 2 consecutive weeks, then I'm required to report that to the school, and they're going to probably contact your family because they want to make sure that everybody is engaged and on board with the online school. So again, if you're a 9th through 11th grader and you don't sign in for 2 consecutive weeks, that's something I need to report. So please make sure you're signing in so you're getting credit for being there. The other reminder is I'm here. I'm working full time, so it feels like a little bit, it's a big change, but at the same time, like I'm still required to be working full time. So anytime you need me, questions, concerns, you want to talk, anything that comes up, shoot me an email and I'll be happy to talk with you over email. If you want to talk face to face, we can jump on a Google Meet quickly. I've already done that with a couple of kids this week. It was really easy and efficient. So I encourage you to take advantage of that anytime you want. All right. Big changes this week. So in week 1, all of our lessons were asynchronous, which means they were not live, right? Everything was recorded. I'm going to change that this week. A big part of that is that I just miss teaching you guys. I miss doing live interaction. The 2 weeks before we started this, I enjoyed more than this week because I was interacting and seeing you and talking with you. So the way I'm going to change that is I will still post my lessons just like I did this week on a Google, in the Google Classroom on a Google Doc. And for the first 45 minutes of class, I'm going to ask you to read over the stuff that's there and to work on the stuff that I post for you. The last 15 minutes of class, I am going to go live, and I'm going to ask you to join me if you're there. Just go to meet.google.com and enter the room code Siegel MHS Meeting Room. Again, it's on the slide right in front of you. My name, Millbrook High School Meeting Room. And during that time, I might ask you guys some follow-up questions. I might answer some questions of yours. I might give you some new stuff. So try to jump in there, and hopefully that'll be a little bit more like real school for some of you guys who I know are missing that. If you can't get into that, that is not a big deal. You know, if you're not awake at that time, or you can't do that time and you end up doing the lesson later, like I know a lot of you are, that's okay. You can still do the lesson. Everything will still be posted there. You can still do the Google, the assignment, turn it into Classroom, and you'll still get full credit. So it's not going to hurt you. Don't panic and think, oh my gosh, I have to be there during the live meeting. I'm just offering it for those of you who are there so that we can have a little bit more of an authentic conversation about things. So that's the big change for this week. In all my classes, I'll be opening up that live room for the last 15 minutes, and I hope to see you guys there. All right, last thing today, I'm gonna move myself here, is several of you in my Google form asked me to tell them a joke or what my favorite jokes were. You know, I thought about that for a while. I'm not a huge joke person. I love jokes, but I don't have a lot of jokes. I will say that there was a Saturday Night Live skit in the 90s called Deep Thoughts with Jack Handey. And I always thought they were hilarious, and I still think they're hilarious. So I posted a couple of those up here on the screen for you. They're kind of dark, and most of them are pretty cynical, and I think that's funny because I'm a cynical person. So Google Jack Handey or Deep Thoughts with Jack Handey. If you want to see more of these, there's like 100 of them. They're hilarious. And then there's Catherine's Karate Pig over there for you. So that's it for today. If you have questions, please shoot them to me. You know where to find me on email, and I will post the stuff for this week. Either Sunday night or Monday morning, we'll get it up there, and then I hope to see you guys in those live sessions. All right, I hope everybody is happy and healthy and making the best of things, and miss you guys. Stay safe, and I will see you soon.